My god, why did I make that? Honestly, worth. Worth. Why are things popping up in the activity feed? I don't know. Oh, it's old stuff popping in for some reason. So day one ends and I'm like, okay, well, I've realized, oh, one of my friends that I've made on Twitter, Feo-san. I think that's her full username. I don't really know. I don't really remember. But Faye, I think most people just call her Faye. She's a random streamer that I met in, Twitter, during, like, my first year or half a year streaming. She did, or I did, one of these, like, hey, need VTuber friend posts. And we started chatting back and forth on Twitter. We realized, that... I'm not gonna dox, actually. We both go to TwitchCon. So, TwitchCon 25, I think I post something, and she's like, hey, I didn't know you were here. We should, like, hang out, or we should, like, meet, or, like, something. She talks a lot, and it's really fast, really high energy for me. So, it was just a lot. So, I'm like, okay, I'll see what we can do. So I think at the end of day one or the end of day two or something, I was like, hey, can I go join you guys to like eat or do whatever you're doing after the con? Like, do you have anything planned after the con? Because I was busy all during the con. She's like, yeah, we're at this place down the street, like 4 blocks. So I go over with them, and she's with Mr. Koda, and I kind of forgot the name of the other guy. A couple of other friends. And I'm like, oh no, there's another guy too. I completely forgot his name, but I don't think I've talked to him since. My mind likes to blank just randomly a lot. So, I feel like, I'm like kind of the odd one out of the group. I don't really know anyone here. And the table is actually full that we're trying to like sit at because it's this little like local Mexican restaurant. And it's really small tables, so you can only really fit 3-4 people. So I like squeeze in on the edge, and I just get like a plate of like fries because I already ate earlier in the day, because I didn't want to sit there not eating, hanging out. So get the plate of fries, and I'm sitting there with them, and it's actually pretty cool. They're great people. They're really funny. I thought I'd be a lot more awkward, or they would be more awkward, or they wouldn't like me or something. It was really fun, and Mr. Koda, who was in the chat earlier, and I hope is probably still around, he was one of them, he was there. Met him during that, and it was just overall that kind of fun experience, random experience. So, we part ways, I walk home. The next day of the con, I think that was the final day, actually. I go really early to get a signature from Maxor. And then I'm like, well, I have nothing else. Now that's like the last day of the con. I just wanted to get a signature. And I really like Maxor's editing, and he, is kind of an inspiration for me for like editing and doing that kind of thing. Along primarily Soviet Womble, but, Maxor started doing Soviet Womble-like stuff a while ago. And then it branched off of that, and he started doing a lot of his own, like, just really cool stuff. But I have his signature, and he was the only signature that I had on my badge for a while. And then I started hanging out with Faye and her friends, and it turned out that we accidentally met Nanners and Shy Lily, which was an interesting thing, because I wouldn't expect them to just be walking around a convention. They're big name VTubers. So Faye is like, oh my god, that's them! Well, let's go get their signature. So I get Nanner's signature. Yeah, it's just Shy Lily and is it Shy? Yes, Shy Lily and Nanners just walking around the convention. So we go over and get Nanners' signature, and I'm kind of awkward about it, and I feel bad because it's like I don't really want to bother someone like that. They're VTuber; they're not expected to be bothered here. But I get a signature. She was really nice. And then, like 5 minutes later, while looking for another person, because I think Koda wanted another guy's signature. I remember rage baiting Koda, but I'll get to that in a second. We see Shy Lily, and I didn't realize at the time, but Nags was right behind her, I love Nags. Nags is one of my favorite streamers. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm at this part. I'm at the end of TwitchCon. TwitchCon 25. So we get Nanner's signature. We see Shy Lily. We get Shy Lily's signature, and I'm kind of just staring at Shy Lily, and then I like my eyes dart back and forth between like her, Faye, and Coda, and I'm like, oh my god, this is Shy Lily. That's insane. I had later pointed out to me by Coda that it was Nags standing right behind Shy Lily the entire time we were talking to them. And that was extremely embarrassing and sad that I didn't recognize, and I couldn't get his signature either. I love Nags. Like, I've been watching him for God knows how long that's been. Oh my god, my character. God knows how long that's been. Yeah, pretty much. I'm still sad about that. I love Nags. I've been watching Nags since like his early stages on YouTube, since his like first VR chat like series. That was something I absolutely loved as a kid, and that was actually one of the things that got me into VR chat and wanting to get a computer. And yeah, that would have been 8-9 years ago. Holy. Oh, I'm old. Wow. Yeah, so I've been watching Nags for 9 years. And I missed a chance to get a signature. I did get Maxor, and I did get Shy Lily, and I get Nyanner's signature. So I'm happy with that. I do feel bad about one thing, because when at Maxor's meet and greet, when talking to him, I told him, and he was going to be the only signature I got on my badge at TwitchCon. Because I want to do signatures per badges that I get. And I ended up lying to Maxor. I feel bad. I'm sorry, Max. But yeah, it was overall fun experience. 3 signatures that I'm pretty happy with. I wish I got Nags. Ended up not. Now the after TwitchCon story. Oh no, it was... Yeah, never mind. So what I was saying earlier about the taco shop was Saturday. What? No, Friday, the first day of the con. Then it was Saturday, which was the block party, which was $150, but it was free unlimited beer and some drinks for 3 to 4 hours, and then 3 free mixed drinks, which was pretty cool. And I got pretty hammered. It was fun. I had a good time. And I think I walked home like that. But I didn't live that far from the con at all. 20... Or no. Yeah, nothing eventful happened at the block party. I think me, Faye, and Coda... I wasn't Faye? What do you mean? Huh? Oh. Oh! Yeah, it was $140. Yeah, wait, you didn't go, right? I think. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we were trying to, like, get you to. Yeah. Yeah, Faye, I remember Faye. I think it was Kimchi and someone else went. Yes, it was $140 for the block party, or somewhere around that, like, thing. I think I convinced Faye last minute to go. Because I was like telling her, well, it's unlimited food, it's this, it's that, it's this. It's just an overall really fun experience. I went back to the hotel room, Ubered some food for way less, and chilled with Faye's sister. That's fun, at least. At least it wasn't thrown away. At least it wasn't something you didn't just like go and sleep. You at least chilled the night and got that night. But so, me, Faye, Kimchi, I think it was, and someone else, were hanging out then at the block party. Yes, there was a lot of food. It was unlimited food for the entire like block party. I was pleased with my food and knew you couldn't eat the price of $140. I couldn't eat the price of $140, but I 100% did drink the price of $140. I got a lot of alcohol that night, and that was fun. I think one thing that has changed in the past 3 years is I've started drinking. And I can say that legally. You're not at my level of alcoholism? Yeah, so I think TwitchCon was a month after Anime Expo, and I drunk a lot at Anime Expo too. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna hold off on the alcohol, and I'm just not gonna drink at all. And then, or like, I was gonna go sober for a month. And then TwitchCon happened, and I'm like, wait, the block party. So I ended up breaking the like sobriety for a month to do the I play games alcoholic arc. Yes, sir. TwitchCon's October. I forgot what I did then. AX is July. Wait, yeah, why did I think? Oh, because I think last year's TwitchCon was in August. My brain no working. Whatever the case is, I was gonna be sober for a month. It was gonna be a while actually, over a month. So, reading chat. I'm not at your level of alcoholism. Sag. I don't know if it's sad to not be an alcoholic. I'm gonna be honest, Chief. But I broke my soberism with sobriety with TwitchCon, and I drank a fuck ton. And I probably did eat and drink $140 worth of food. I'm going to be honest, I probably made that night worth it for at least me. Faye also downs food like it's nobody's business. Like, I don't know how she does that. She eats so much. She ate like twice as much as I did. And I still did eat a lot. I sampled, I think, probably every table there. And she did everything like twice. Plus also all the bags we had. What about, wait, what? My brain no worky. I lost track. Oh, you brought bags back. Yeah, you were bag boy. Yeah, you brought all the bags back. That did help, yes. I couldn't have imagined carrying around all that stuff. Because I was carrying around... Oh, I think you also took my bag, and then I came to get it the next day. Or something along the lines. I felt bad, but it's fair to not spend $140 for that. You couldn't have made it as much worth it. But overall, TwitchCon and like the block party, I think was worth it. It was fun. It was a good experience, and it was a good like environment for like 21 plus. Nobody was really like a dick, despite being, you know, everyone's getting unlimited drinks around you. Faye could 100% eat that price and more. Yeah, a lot more. A lot more. I'm scared of Faye, and I don't know how she does it. She's like considerably shorter than me, or than us, because I think me and you are about the same height. She's considerably shorter, and she eats like her body weight. Yeah, I'll get into the Korean barbecue in a second. I just wanted to finish about like Saturday, about the block party. Block party was fun though, not too insane. We broke into a couple boxes for Angry Birds merch. By broke into, I mean like it was hats and a plushie of Red, the Angry Birds Red Bird. Supposed to be handed out, but I guess staff was too busy. So staff was like leading us on a wild goose chase until eventually we see somebody breaking the boxes and like bringing them out. And staff is like, gives us like thumbs up. So we're like, okay, yeah, we can just go and like grab the stuff. So we go and break into the boxes, and I get a hat and a plush. I have the plush sitting on my bed right behind me as we speak, and I have the hat also in my pile of hats. Besides that, it wasn't that eventful. I was pretty hammered, but I got home safe. After so the next day, the last day of the con, I woke up